Hey guys, welcome back to another farming video. Forgive my voice today if I do sound a little tired. I am recovering from an illness, so please bear with me here. So what are we running today? We are going to go into a Beyond-Deli Alva strategy. This is a relatively low budget strategy in my opinion. You don't need a lot of expensive Scarabs. The only thing you need is a relatively tanky character that can clear T16s. This is not a T17 strategy. Ideally, you would want to equip some magic find gear just to make it a little better. If you don't, it wouldn't make much of a difference, and I'll tell you why in a second. But as you can see here, these are the only 3 magic finding gear I have. So what are we running? We are doing Beyond-Deli and Alva, and the main currency of this strategy, or the main profit, comes from selling our temples. So we are grabbing these Alva node and temple nodes here, getting our monsters to be at least magic, increasing the upgrade tiers, and also having our maps always have 4 incursions. This is important because with this node we will get a full temple after running 3 maps. So in the showcase later, for the calculations at the end, I ran a total of 21 maps, which produce 7 temples, and the bulk of the profit comes from that. So that's why I said the magic find is optional, but it is helpful because we are also stacking delirium and beyond mobs. So our map has a huge pack size with a lot of monsters. Alva temples spawn a lot of monsters as well, and those drop loots too. So you can expect to get currency, scarabs, and even map drops, because we do grab some map nodes here. So you'll be getting a lot of T16s and even T17 maps. Also, we are running the Searing Exarch instead of the Eater of Worlds. Why is that? Because Chaos Orb is now very valuable. As you know, T17 maps can only be rolled by Chaos Orbs. So the value of Chaos Orbs at this point of the league is very high. So Searing Exile altars do drop Chaos Orbs, and that's why we are running that. So on the map device, we are running a Cartography Scarab for more maps. We are running a Scarab of Ascension. This will allow us to increase our chance of getting a high tier map, which in turn may be converted to a T17, a Delirium Scarab, and a Incursion Scarab of Champion. So these are the 4 Scarabs, and then your map, ideally you want it to have as high quantity and pack size as possible. If you can get an 8 map corrupted mob map, that will be even better. For the sake of this video, I am not doing that. And the last thing you want to do is run a Beyond on your map, so you get Beyond and Delirium, and don't forget your Searing Exarch. So that's the only requirement for this strategy. Now, the other thing I want to talk about is the Incursion Scarab of Timelines. So if you haven't seen this Scarab here, what it does essentially is that when you run this Scarab, it will take a snapshot of your current temple at the end of your final incursion. So every map grants you 4 incursion. At the 4th incursion, whatever layout your temple is, once you complete the 4th incursion, you will drop an itemized temple with that current layout. However, the room tiers are randomized. So for example, if you have a temple with only a tier 1 corruption chamber, the itemized temple that drops will definitely have a corruption chamber, but it may range from tier 1 to tier 3. So there is a chance you might drop a tier 3 corruption chamber from that. So it is super effective. If you notice that your temple layout has a corruption chamber, it's highly recommended that you put one of this Scarab in there, and I'll show you later why this is super it's good to do. So yeah, I'll show some highlights of the run, and at the end I'm just gonna show you the profit as well. Enjoy. Also, I got a bonus footage at the end of this video, so please stay tuned to check that out. Alright, so here we are. Finished 21 maps, got 7 raw temples and a bunch of additional temple drops from the Incursion Scarab. So future me jumping in right here, as I was editing, I realized I did not mention that the profit that you're seeing here are solely stuff that are probably over 20 chaos or stuff that I can sell immediately. I'm not listing any coffins, any scarabs that you can add to the profit as well. All these things here are stuff that you can immediately sell, including the temples, the maps, and that one coffin that I have right there. So I'm gonna put up a screenshot here just showing the profit calculation, but essentially, as you can tell, a majority of your temples will have a locus of corruption. It's just hard to mess it up. We got 3 that does not have a locus of corruption or a gem chamber. However, they have the apex, so they sell for about 15 chaos. The one with just the gem sells for about 40 chaos. And then currently the one with the locus sells for about 130 to 140 chaos. So if you're not too sure how to run incursions, I would highly recommend just looking it up. But essentially, you're just looking to run the corruption chamber rooms. That's about it. This node right here will basically help you not mess it up and just upgrade it really quickly. So yeah, basically we're making about 10 to 11 divines an hour. Running 21 maps took about 2 hours to 2 hours 15 minutes, but if you have a faster build, you can do it a lot faster. Again, the barrier of entry is super low. The scarabs we are using are like 1 to 2 chaos each. If you don't want to run the incursion scarab that costs like 8 chaos, that's fine as well, but you do lose out on a bit of the lucky drops. So yeah, hope this video helps you out. If you're looking for a low entry farming strategy, this is definitely one that you can check out. For my next video, I'll likely test out a different strategy. If you have anything in mind, please let me know, but I'm interested in the back to basics, so I might check out a few videos on that, or even a boss farming map drop strategy. So see you in the next video.